Hi, Paul here again. We're on the next phase of your training, and what we're going to do now is we're actually going to take a look at an actual house here online. We're going to show you how to actually look at it, what we're actually looking for in the rehab, and how to actually pull up some comps on the property. So, this is the house once again, 11516 Antebellum Drive, Charlotte, North Carolina. Look some photos at this property. We're looking at this house. One thing I can tell right away is I can see over here this garage door needs to be repaired. I can also see that we need to get rid of this yellow, actually make it more inviting, probably even remove that storm door. It's a little dated, has a very old feel to it. It could just go ahead and get rid of it and actually put just a normal door, front door, to where people can actually feel invited to the property. Looking at it, it looks like it's a little bit older roof. So when I actually went to the property, I'd actually be looking at it to see if it needs to be replaced, that kind of thing. But sometimes these photos are very deceiving. As you can see, this is a little bit lower res image, so the realtor did not take a really high quality photo from this. The other thing I'm looking at is I'm looking at the landscaping here. We could use a few more shrubs over here, kind of add a little more color. This could probably be redone. It wasn't really done very nicely, so go ahead and add a little bit more flowers, some color. In our rehab estimate, a couple $100 for that kind of thing, maybe $100. Here's the next photo. This is the back of the house. I can tell, for one, the obvious thing, I need a new back door. Looks like somebody busted it out at some point. The other thing I can tell is it looks like I probably need some new stairs. It looks like those are probably some wooden old ones that don't even cover the whole doorway, and it looks like they're probably old rotten ones on top of that. The other thing I'm seeing is this whole area looks like it's got a little bit of mold, so we need to be pressure washing this whole back of the house. Actually, the whole house needs to be pressure washed. I'm also looking at the windows. These look like they're newer vinyl windows. That's great. That's what we're looking for. If there's old wooden windows, a little bit drafty, we'd consider replacing them. We just need to take a look at what we can do to get them to where they're actually working with the house. And also the type of neighborhood it is. This type of neighborhood, for what we saw, is a first-time home buyer. We want a nice, clean house, but it's not going to be a granite-type neighborhood. It's not going to be one where you just want to put too much money into the property. Once again, remember I made mention about the photo quality. Looks like this photographer did not know where his focus button was. Inside the house now. Remember at the beginning I pointed out the garage had a little bit of problems going on. There it is right there. We can see it from the back side. So potentially the bottom right here needs to be replaced or reworked with some new wood paneling, and then repainted. So we're looking inside now. Carpet paint, that's pretty much a standard. Anytime you get into a house like this, that's pretty much a given. And we can see stains, paint. Needs to happen. Looking in here, I would look at seeing if there's sheetrock behind this wood right here. If so, take it down to the sheetrock, quick and easy. If not, we can just paint this. Make it look like a nice wainscoting on the bottom with a chair rail. It would look really nice. I might even consider painting this, depending on the quality and the color inside, how it looks. But it's a very dim gray, more of a neutral tan or a white or something to make it look a little bit nicer. Might help. The other thing also, as I'm looking at this right here, we got some dated light fixtures in this house. That needs to be replaced, get them all updated, modernized. We got different light outlet colors throughout, so we need to get those all one color. You can see we also got different trim colors throughout the house, so we need to get all that together. There's our broken screen door right there. Another ceiling fan that needs to be replaced, updated. Carpet right in here. I'm almost wondering if this is the dining room right here, and if so, we need to actually go with get rid of the carpet and actually go with a laminate floor or vinyl flooring, something like that that would actually fit within this neighborhood. Looking here in the kitchen, we can tell old countertops. We need to get a nice new rolled formica or something along those lines. This is a neighborhood that does not require granite, so we're not going to spend the money for granite. We want to keep as much out of the rehab as possible. We want to make it the nicest house we can, but we don't want to overspend. So what we're going to do is we're also going to come in, we're going to put in new knobs on the cabinet doors, kind of make them more accessible, more friendly. You put in a new backsplash, it looks like, along with the countertops, a new stove. So all these are things that we're going to be putting onto our checklist, for our rehab. Looking here once again, there we go. That's more paint that needs to be done, carpet needs to be redone. Same thing in here. Clean up, probably even do a redo all the caulking on this bathtub. It looks pretty nasty, so quick little fix there. New flooring here in the bathroom. Get rid of that old linoleum. Get all those butterflies taken off. All in all, this will be a nice house throughout. One thing we never do is we never put up shades. We don't put that into our rehab estimates. That's up to the home buyer to actually put in curtains or shade blinds, whichever way they want to go. Something else I would do is, let's go back to, which photo was it? This one. If I was in that house, I'd want to look at this as well. Is that just a moisture stain? Does that mean there's a leak in this window? Is it just a stain? Or is it something where there's a crack running down the side here where there may be some foundation issues? So I'd take a lot closer look at that when I got into the house. Those are all little things to look out for, or to ask the realtor about as well, if talking to them on the phone. Also notice gold door handle. That's got to go. Got to get it all modernized looking now. So there we go. That's the house right there. That kind of gives you an idea of what we're looking at when we're walking through the property as to how we want to fix it up, how we want to make it look nice. Next video that we go through, we'll actually go through and start talking about how to run an analysis and get some comps on this property. Join us soon.